Hello, I'm DrThalnos and welcome to a new series. I am going to be doing a few episodes on builds, small builds, nothing too huge like time lapses or anything like that. I'm going to be doing small builds on things you should be able to build in survival. Now today we're going to be looking at a small medieval castle, and I built also this little village around it. Now medieval castles are very good for survival. Unlike houses, you can have multiple entrances and they are easily defendable against mobs. Now the castle that I built here is using relatively easy materials such as cobblestone and stone bricks. I have used mainly glowstone for lighting and wooden doors, so you don't have to actually have levers or pressure plates around, but that is inconvenient if you're trying to protect yourself against mobs. Of course, you could have an iron door or a gravel piston activated gate for the entrance to stop mobs coming in. Now the castle itself has a 4 wide wall which then has crenellations on it. The crenellations are made with simply half blocks and normal blocks, and there's occasional decoration with upside down stairs, which are very good for decorating. The main part of the castle is decorated with some iron bars, and so all the windows in the castle, to give it a more authentic feel, using glass in this kind of building would look a little strange because it is easily breakable, and the iron bars give it a more fortified look. The castle also is on a river, so yeah, you could build a boat system, a river going through the middle of the castle or part of the castle, to let you access other parts of your territory. Or if you're building this castle inside of a fortified area, you could always build large walls around this area and then have the castle inside and have a system of roads that you could use your horses to travel through. Now, the castle isn't big enough to have some things in it, but the towers on the sides here could probably be used for storage or an enchanting table, like I used the center of the middle tower here. As you can see, which is accessible by a bridge connecting the ramparts to the center of the tower. There's an enchanting table here. So you could use each tower for a different activity, or use a center tower indeed for storage. The side village here could probably be turned into a completely farming area, and for all of your redstone and other architectural creations. Because inside of the castle you can have a little garden here, like the dimensions that I chose, but having a farm would be quite difficult. You'd have to have a very large castle, and it'll be more of a fortified town than an actual castle. The bigger you make it, the more things you have inside, it doesn't really become a castle anymore. So the outskirts of the town could also be used as little, instead of having the alchemy station inside, you could have it outside in one of the outlying houses, or as I have here, the forge. You could also have your nether portal in one of the outlying houses to keep it away from the main base, so there's no sound. Also, if you choose a castle with the correct dimensions, you could have the beacon in the middle of the castle and have it coming out of the center, which would look very, very cool. Now, castles are, like I said, are very good for survival, but the materials used are relatively difficult to come by, but depending on the texture pack, of course, because the certain materials like this here, which is wool and other clay blocks, are specific to this texture pack, but of course in the default texture pack it doesn't look the same. But the materials you can use for the castle could be very cheap. Instead of using lava out here, you could of course use water. These little defences here aren't completely necessary, but they give the castle a nice degree of style. Now, I tried to avoid using torches, as you can see, so I used glowstone, but the glowstone isn't very easy to come by because you have to go to the nether, hopefully not get killed by ghasts. But the rest of the materials are fairly easy to get. Now, I have, as you can see, several iron bars here. Quite cool trick is putting, if the texture pack you have is nice, you can have the redstone block here underneath the iron door, avoiding all levers and pressure plates, so the iron doors are always open if you're having them just in a hallway place like this. If you want iron doors actually to serve as anything, I assume you'd have to have levers or some kind of pressure plate. Yet again, you can also have your storage outside in these outer buildings instead of having it inside, and you have a nice view of your small kingdom from your outlying houses. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a short video, and I'll be doing a few more of these. Now, please like, favourite and comment, and I will be putting the world in the world download with the spawn set to the house here if you want to have a look more in depth of the build. And hopefully I'll see you next time. That's going to be all for this time. Thank you for watching. This was DrThalnos on the small episode of Let's Build a Medieval Castle.